Before we get started, have you gotten my free ebook, 5 Powerful Steps to Win Your Morning? Go to thesuccess.life/5 Powerful Steps. This ebook has 5 powerful strategies you can implement right away to help you have more energy, clarity, and focus, and accomplish more in less time. Go to thesuccess.life/5 Powerful Steps and get your copy today. Hello, my friend, and welcome to Press Pause. I'm your host, Janelle Bruland, and I'm here to help you regain control of your life for you. Each week, I will be giving you helpful tips and one thing you can implement immediately to overcome the chaos of life and take back control. I was once an overwhelmed, overcommitted entrepreneur, and I get what it's like to be balancing all of the things between work and home. And I'm here to help you take back control. Let's dive right in. Welcome to Press Pause. Today, I'm going to talk about how to press pause and rest. You know, sometimes the most important thing that you can do for yourself is rest. The most important thing spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically is to rest. And why is that so hard? As an entrepreneur with so many responsibilities, you probably don't take enough time to rest. I know that I was guilty of that too. Especially as a young entrepreneur, when my kids were small, when my business was growing rapidly, it just felt like I was going 24/7 and I didn't have time to really take time for me. And I really didn't take good care of my health and get the rest that I needed, and I paid for it. So I want to share with you just how vitally important it is to rest and to encourage you to take the time for it. So I just had a situation over these last few weeks. It's been tough with the loss of my dad and just really getting the family together, all of the things that we needed to do to be able to put the ceremony together. We had a wonderful celebration of life service for him, but it was so much work. And then on top of that, you have the grief that you're dealing with, and it is frankly exhausting. There are things that you have to do, but then there comes a time where you realize that everything in you needs rest. And I really realized it for myself. So my husband Graham and I last weekend, we decided, even though there was still so much to do, I learned from the ways I'd done it wrong in the past. And I realized that even though there was so much to do, the most important thing for me was to get rest. And so we went away for a couple of days and really unplugged and rested. We slept in, we read, we had good dinners, and we just took the time to really relax and rejuvenate. So when's the last time that you've done this for yourself, where you've really unplugged from your technology, where you've disconnected from your work, where you've put away your to-do list, either physically or even in your mind, and you've just allowed yourself the rest that you've needed. You've done the self-care that you needed. So if you haven't in a while, I encourage you to make the time for it. And this can't be something that you just say, well, you know what, I'm going to schedule a vacation. And you go for a week of vacation, or maybe even 2 weeks of vacation, but you think that that's going to fix your lack of rest problem. And my friend, it doesn't fix it. You need to be scheduling time every day for ample rest, where you're getting a good night of sleep so you can be the best performer, you can be the best leader that you can be during the day. And then you need to take time once a week where you're really resting. I mean, think of it this way, God rested. After 6 days of creation, he said it's very good, and he rested. And so he sets this example for us that we take a day of the week, my Sabbath, your Sabbath day, whatever that day may look like for you, and you really commit to rest on that day. Commit to a day of rest where you're not going to do any work, but to actually give yourself time, give your body, your mind time to rest. And what a difference it's going to make. You're going to go back to your work, to your family responsibilities, more rejuvenated. You're going to be a better mom or dad. You're going to be a better leader because you're taking care of yourself first. Because if you don't, you're not any good to anybody else if you're not taking care of yourself. So you've got to fill your own cup. Take care of yourself. Press pause and rest. Thank you for listening today. Take that one thing you learned and start making it a habit in your life now. And be sure to tune in next week for another thing you can do to improve your life and be the best version of yourself. Cheers to making this time for you each and every day. If you're enjoying this podcast, will you please take a moment to leave a positive review? This helps get the message out to impact as many people as possible. And I encourage you to subscribe to this podcast. That way the episodes will drop each time a new one comes out. Remember, you don't have to be overwhelmed and overcommitted. You have the power to take back control of your life.